We are back. Other football up for this segment other than what we talked about, the Battle of Oakwood, earlier in the show. In the end, North Hall couldn't catch the Warriors from White County and fell 18-12. Trojans' scores came on a 72-yard run by Monty Cross and a 3-yard plunge by Trevor Holbrooks. Cross would wind up with 92 yards rushing. After the game, our Kerry Mann talked with a disappointed Bob Christmas.
All right, thanks, Gary. We're here with Coach Christmas. Tough loss tonight, Coach. Physical game, exciting game, but what are your thoughts on it?
Well, every game's a tough game if you lose it. But White County did a great job tonight. They drove the ball down in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, and scored to beat us. And I thought they did a good job doing that. They made some plays on key downs. We made some plays, but they made plays when they had to on that drive to keep it alive on several third and long situations, several fourth down situations. So, my hat's off to them. They did a great job on that, and we just got to make more plays. Now, we're going to have to claw now and fight our way through this sub-region. And to be quite frank with you, it doesn't get a lot easier, if any. We got Lumpkin coming up. Stevens and Franklin, and so we got to get back up. I've always tell our kids the true measure of a man is not that they get knocked down, because we're all going to get knocked down, but do they get back up? And we can't stay down. We got to come to work Monday and get ready for the next game.
Thank you, Coach. This is Kerry Mann for Hall County Sports, and back to you, Gary.
North Hall hosts Lumpkin County next. Lumpkin beat Franklin County 24-14. Now, in other football, Lakeview lost by 6, 22-16 to River Ridge. Nick Drury rushed for a score. Coach Matthew Groon described Carter Ross's touchdown reception from quarterback Jackson Wells as a circus catch. Mill Rogers had a field goal for the Lions, who host North Cobb Christian next. North Cobb lost to Glasscock County, by the way, 61-28. Now in that Gainesville win, 41-7 over Oconee County, Deshaun Watson had 295 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. Elephants rolled up 551 yards of total offense. Marquise Robertson ran for a touchdown and caught a pass for another. Michael Lawrence had a 70-yard reception for a score. Stephen Mason caught a touchdown pass for 19 yards. Devon Pierce had a 1-yard plunge, and Ryan Griffith caught a 24-yard pass from Mason for the last touchdown of the night. Gainesville is at Monroe next. Chestatee fell hard at Stevens County 53-14. The War Eagles got touchdown runs from Quan Clark and Scott Tuning. They will host Franklin County next. The unbeaten Flowery Branch Falcons kept on soaring right along. After their bye week, they walloped Habersham Central 42-7. Quarterback Austin Brown, playing against his old team, threw for 263 yards and 3 touchdowns. 206 of those yards and 2 scores were to Logan Conley. Brown also threw for 6 yards and 6 points to Jeremy Haley, who also scored on a 1-yard run after Jeremiah Words had blocked a punt. Brody Thomas had opened the scoring with a 4-yard touchdown. Falcons also scored on a 39-yard fumble recovery by Scott Tupper after Jonathan Frick forced it. Will Mundy was 6 for 6 on points after for the Falcons, who host Heritage Conyers next. Heritage beat Winder 14-13. Riverside fell 32-12 to Commerce on the road. For Riverside, quarterback Michael Gallup had 149 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. His entire passing yardage and both touchdowns were to Chris Davis. The Eagles host a different brand of Eagles, Athens Christian, this Friday in our next game of the week. Those Eagles had a bye last week. East Hall won a 35-28 shootout with Union County. The Vikings gambled on 4th and 1 deep in their own territory with 52 seconds left, and quarterback Zach Groover snuck over for the first down. Groover also had thrown a 24-yard touchdown pass to Chaz Cheeks. Cheeks had recovered a late fumble to kill a potential game-tying drive by Union. Jamon Witt has already gone over 1,000 yards for the season. He had 221 yards and 3 touchdowns Friday night. He scored on runs of 79, 25, and 69 yards for East Hall, who's at Fannin County next. Fannin knocked off Rabun County 35-14. And turning to 8-man football, North Georgia Christian beat Community Christian 14-8, coming from an 8-0 deficit for the win in the fourth quarter. Zach Penley and Aaron Willis scored the winning touchdowns for the Chargers, who travel to Powder Springs to take on Grace Baptist next. We're back to wrap it up in just a moment.